Hi there, I'm Miguel Ocio, founder and CEO of Guardia. If you're getting this video message, you've expressed some interest in what we're working on here, or have joined our waitlist. So for that, I thank you. But let's jump into what Guardia actually is. Guardia is what we call a financial concierge. It's an alternative way to approach wealth advisory and wealth management. We're actually a non-custodial solution. So we don't ask you for your assets, we don't touch your money. We try to provide as close to the high-touch private banking experience without actually taking custody of your funds. We charge a flat annual subscription. In exchange for this subscription, you get access to our constant stream of research focused primarily on US and international high-quality stocks. We focus on macroeconomic environments, interest rates, and commodities. You'll get access to that research where we crank out interviews, newsletters, write-ups, ideas on a weekly basis. On the other hand, you get access to our concierge available to you at all times through chat, through video, through meetings, and even in person if you're here locally in New York or Brooklyn. The concierge is your sounding board. It's a source of education. It's a source of question and answer. It's a source of vetting or looking for the right service provider for your need. It's a resource that is human and very unlike what's available today in the democratized finance world. We're also not married to any particular institution. Since we're non-custodial, we have the ability to really direct you towards the best service provider, regardless of who the name is. On the other hand, we also provide planning services. Typically, when we onboard a customer, we have three phone calls to begin. One is an introduction, get to know you, get to know what your life is like, what your priorities are, what your family is like, as much as we can. On the second call, we start talking about your wealth map. What are your sources of wealth? What assets do you have? What does your financial ecosystem look and breathe like? Once we have that picture, we'd like to do what we call a jumpstart plan. Typically, it's a 6 to 12 month plan that addresses whatever your financial priorities may be. Typically, these plans are focused around education, especially when someone's new or coming into their financial boots, so to speak. Secondly, many times it has to do with asset allocation. Someone comes in very ready to make the next move in their life, perhaps make some investments, perhaps buy a home, make some sort of financial volatility or change. That's an excellent use case for us. Asset allocation decisions and frameworks to make those decisions within your own family or maybe even alone. And the third is kind of pure concierge. Typically, these are sophisticated investors that already have a lot of service providers in place, but are looking for an impartial, non-custodial layer to either get second opinions from or look for additional resources on their behalf, but still having a very high touch ability to do so. That about sums it up. The Guardia experience is meant to be accessible to everyone, regardless of what your assets may look like. It's designed to work with those who have zero experience and want to learn more, all the way through someone who may have already a sophisticated ecosystem in place.